Hi, this is Dennis. Thanks again for watching my video. This video is for technical product managers who want to become AI product managers going forward. The future is not for you to go ahead and use compute from big tech, but is to eventually use edge AI. So what am I trying to accomplish in this video is to show you that you can go ahead and create artifacts or AI based offerings which otherwise big tech needs millions of dollars worth of hardware on simple home hardware. What am I going to do in this particular use case is to take an image and animate it into a video. How am I doing it? I am using a $1,500 laptop with an RTX 5070 as the hardware with 8 GB of video RAM and 32 gigs of regular DDR5 RAM and an Intel i9 processor. Now I am using Stability Matrix as my launcher, and I've got two packages that you can see on my screen over here. One is Stable Diffusion, the other one is Comfy UI. I use Stable Diffusion to create an image, which I will show you in a short bit. And I've used Comfy UI to go ahead and generate my nodes that will launch pre-trained models in order to convert my image into a video that will get animated. Notice now on the screen that I've launched Comfy UI, and I am highlighting that the only hardware that I'm using is an RTX 5070, and this is a laptop GPU and a CPU here. No crazy hardware. This is the image that I went ahead and generated. This is an old man trying to blow bubbles with kids in a park. This is an image that I generated on my own compute. And here is what we're going to do. Use this image as a seed and go ahead and animate it. Do notice that, you will see the timestamps as we go ahead and figure out that we can do this. Look at the bottom right. You will see that it's 10:16 a.m. And this is the positive prompt that I've used. Notice that I have also not written the correct spelling, so that just to show you that my AI is smart enough to understand this. I also have a negative prompt so that the AI knows what not to do. I have tweaked a whole bunch of different items. Yes, this is the image that has been loaded, and this is Comfy UI, and this is the setup that I did. Notice that I am using Gemma from Google. I am using LTX for my image to video generation, as well as I'm using an audio VAE, just as the eyes and the brains over here. This is the overall setup of my particular nodes on Comfy UI over here. I am using a two-stage sampler. Stage 1 is for me to go ahead and build the original skeleton, and stage 2 is to actually go ahead and create the end video. Yes, I'm using K samplers. I am using VA decodes. I'm not using a tiled VA decodes, and notice I do all of this on simple hardware. No out of memory issues, none of it. Here is a quick snapshot of the stage 1 and the stage 2. I can always share this with you. This is my overall nodes. Looks complex, but trust me, once you know how to do it, hey product managers, it's pretty easy. I'm not using technical expertise over here. Here is my task manager, showing you that in spite of having a powerful GPU, I don't really use it crazy. It does go up to 100% at times, but notice that my disk is being used over here extensively. Why? Because I've gone ahead and extended the paging to 128 gigs over here, so that I will not have out of memory issues at all. My memory is used at 100%. Why? Because the way I've set up my nodes is for it to constantly swap in and out of the video RAM. How does this help? Remember, you do not want your GPU to crash. It sounds super technical. It's not. You are a technical product manager. You want to get into the world of AI. You want to look into the future. This is the future where the world basically is going to go ahead and use everything on edge-based AIs. Notice that I am going ahead and creating a 480p video, and I am also going ahead and only having 16 frames per second. Why? Because I can create a 30-second video. If you do use Grok to create your own videos, it takes about 2 minutes to go ahead and create a 6-second video. Whereas remember, that is like $1 million hardware, whereas over here, I'm using a $1,500 hardware to do the same thing. Again, notice that the GPU spikes based on where in the node which node is getting computed at this point of time. Again, I'm never using the entire 8 gigs of memory. It's only between the max that I use is only about 4 to 5 gigs. And here you go. Here is the video in about 6 minutes was generated. Yes, it has audio. There are artifacts. That's because I could increase the number of steps, added a minute more of compute. But yeah, hope you like it. All of this on simple hardware. You need expertise on AI? Get in touch with me. Thank you.